believers out there, let's talk about issues number 3 and 4 of Treasure Hunter Jocks. This is published by Class Comics and it is written and drawn by Tom Craig. I'm about to give some major spoilers, so if you have not read both of these issues, do not watch the rest of this video. You have been warned. Jocks is an elf type of creature, and as the title suggests, he is a treasure hunter. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't have the greatest skill set for being a treasure hunter. He's not like Indiana Jones or Lara Croft. In fact, he always seems to get himself into some pretty sticky situations. Since this is from Class Comics, you can pretty much guess that the sticky situations means that he's being manhandled a lot. In issues number 3 and 4, he's being hunted down by a mercenary by the name of Ganymede. With the help of his tiny demonic partner named Blitz, they're going after a gem in the ruins of Scorched Doom, which Blitz admits that he just made that up, but still it sounds cool. Ganymede catches up with Jocks, as does an orc who he brought along. Jocks has some sleeping powder, but unfortunately things don't go his way, and again, this is Class Comics, so as you can guess, he's manhandled again, but by a huge orc. Ganymede does end up capturing Jocks, and he kind of has his way with him at first. Then afterwards, he starts to see the error of his ways, and he allows him to go free. Unfortunately, Ganymede's partner is Ray Wolf, and he's not quite too happy about this. But Ray Wolf is working for someone else. Up to this point, this person has been in the shadows, so we're not really quite sure who it is. And Ray Wolf takes the punishment for Jocks being released. Again, this is Class Comics, so you can pretty much guess what that punishment is. So this is a really fun series. It doesn't take itself too seriously. And I kind of like the idea of an elf Indiana Jones type of character who keeps getting into all of these different situations where it looks as though he's trying really hard to be a good treasure hunter, but everything just kind of blows up in his face and he always gets into these really sexual situations, which I always encourage more of those type of stories. Tom Craig is an incredible artist. I follow him on Patreon. I love his style and technique for all of the characters that he draws, and he is not afraid to shy away from any type of sexual situation you could possibly imagine. The only downside to this comic book series is that they're very short. Each issue is only roughly around 15 pages. It is made up for at the end when we have a lot of pinup art that's included, which we do get that at the end of both of these issues for several of the characters that appear in these stories. It's going to be interesting to see who the villain is that's chasing after Jocks. Class Comics sometimes takes a while for comic issues to come out, but this series has come out fairly quickly, so we shouldn't have to wait too long. So far I am really liking this series, and like I said, Tom Craig, great artist, also great writer. If you're interested in reading this, you can download a PDF file directly from ClassComics.com. And with that, thank you guys for watching me in this video. If you haven't done it yet, check out my Patreon site, check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. I like the idea that the characters in this book joke about the clothing attire that they wear, where it seems as though it's inappropriate. However, in many past comic book series, women would wear the same type of clothing. So it's kind of ironic that now the male characters are wearing them. Even though it is in the Class Comics universe, still, I'm glad that they can kind of find the humor in it.